Why am I taking a snooze? My lady seems to be in a particular mood today. It's all useless, isn't it? When these classes end, you guys are gonna leave. I guess I'll be spending my days worried to death that an assassin could pop up out of nowhere and kill me at any moment. Consumed by so much paranoia and worry that I'll start twitching at shadows cast from lamplights. So would it mean anything to me to, you know, prove to them that I deserve to be the family hierarch? I've spent my whole life trying to prove to everyone that I have the will and determination to become the family hierarch, and now I have to prove to everyone that I deserve to keep it? To those bastards who only thought in their empty heads is how they can expand their rooms. Master Wei, have you ever heard of playing hooky before? Playing hooky? Is that a euphemism for eliminating your enemies? Well, I've rarely done it back when I was in school because I was a good little bean. But when there's too much going on in your head, you just skip school and go out to play. Oh. I've only done it once myself, after a friend talked me into it. I agree. It seems that the time for my lady to clear her head has come. Very well, let us play just one hooky. What are you guys doing? Come on, let's get moving. I gotta prove myself, don't I? I gotta have those bastards' approval, don't I? My lady, have you visited the backyard by the Snow Reed Hermitage as of late? No, but I know what happened there. They threw in a few dead bodies from the massacre a decade ago, turned the pond foul, and decided to bury the whole thing. Indeed they did. The stench was so overwhelming and toxic, the corpses of animals and plants could be seen floating through on its surface, eventually turning the pond into a festering black bog. People passing by had to plug their noses or risk passing out. So why even bring up something awful like that? It seems the tree had taken root there, my lady, and missed all that rot. The willow reached deep into the pond with its roots, clearing it of the foul grease, cleansing the water. One day we found it clear and glittering, thriving with other aquatic plants growing within. It's recovered from the rot, becoming a normal clear pond surrounded by leaves and moss. Some months ago, they introduced a few carps in there, and when they checked again, they were just as vivacious as they were on the first day they were there. Would you like to pay the pond a visit, if it's all right with you? You weren't kidding. I avoided this place for so long. I never thought I could be clean again. After a long break that seemed to freshen even our hearts. Nice, you're making good progress. Your form, the light in your eyes, I think you've certainly improved in all aspects. I dare say you've had some change of heart too. Yeah, I do feel a tad more comfortable than I did before. All right, class. Here's a new test to help you all learn to break your enemy's morale. The moment you shrink in front of your enemies, you've already lost, so don't. It doesn't matter how many there are or how threatening they look, yeah? Take me, for example. Have I ever turned tail and fled like some milksop, no matter what enemy we're against? I don't think so. Here's what I think. Neither of you got enough pluck. You know, it's like luck, but with a P. That's why neither of you could say shite against those buggers back at the assembly hall, am I right? What are you talking about? Try getting mad at me. Yeah, no need to shrink. Just stand proud, lad. You're hardly even a teacher, man. This class sucks. All you're doing is standing around trying to look cool. You got the stupid-looking hammer. You look like it came out of Chuck E. Cheese. Ooh, that one's gotta sting a little. That's it. You little shite. I'm swinging for the fences, is what I would have said back in the day. And I probably would have struck you with my hammer. I mean my club. But I've changed too, you know. And so did you. I can see the fire in your eyes has grown. You remember this feeling, yeah? Now, let's practice. Looks like the both of you had the perfect sparring partner in each other. Grab your weapons, both of you. Huh? You mean us? Me and Xichun? I grew my backbone by getting into fisticuffs with the boys during my Backstreet days. Oh, well, let's do this, I guess. You don't want me to go easy on you, do you? I don't. All right, Sinclair, let's go. What the f? Do you have 1,000 HP? Thrashing to hatch, heal 10 SP. Where's this? Where's this in your combo? That's right, bitches. Now I'm the one who's menacing. I'm a little off script, so, but that's fine. Listen, I have a counter now. Fuck you. Oh yeah, I have unbreakable coins. Yeah, look at that. Look at my skills. I'm like cool now. I'm a boss fight. Look at this. I have like 62 attack weight. I do rupture. Look at my passives. I don't even panic anymore. I can just ego without restraint. That's right, bitches. Turn start. This unit is staggered, recover from staggering, and gain a sign. Oh, he's gaining signs? Where was this during your Kanto? You've spent, what, 8 Kantos holding out on me, bro? Every skill used after this activation becomes unbreakable coins? Where has this been? Could you have, like, been cooler? Man, we should have done this a long time ago. All right, everyone's going back to school after this. What about the domain expansion, 11 billion unbreakable coins all over your ass? Oh god, I staggered. Well, guess what, bitch? I just made me stronger. Just hit me with your stupid fans all you want. Oh, my HP. Alright, now it's my time to shine. Wait, no, you can't just end the victor. No, that's not fair. No, it was my turn. It was my turn. I was gonna be awesome. Where's my mark? No. Oh, come on. Alright, that's good enough. He didn't get to show his new skill. Jeez, don't most people usually lose steam the longer the fight gets? Like, you didn't even have steam to begin with. What the heck was that at the end? You just gave up. You just died. You alright, Sinclair? Do I look okay, you stupid clock man? God, I just got my ass handed to me when it was supposed to be my cool ass fight. Oh, it's not like we're gonna get in it with real weapons anyway. You know, I was holding back. Yeah, I wasn't using like I was only using like 1% of my true power or whatever. The fight ended before it got any further, thankfully. So, you know, I didn't hurt it or kill anyone. It would have been real bad had it been like, if I had actually tried. So are you gonna teach us any techniques? No. My other martial arts master would teach me their secret techniques. Here ain't other masters. You learn how to pout. He knows some good. Yeah, we lighten the mood. Let me teach you how to drink. Really? No. What I teach you? Swingy swings. Forget all those things that put pressure on me and face nothing but myself and my movements. It's only the start. Emptiness of sound. It's the friction and the toes and the clothes and the breathing. Ho! The night drifter stands before us, but his presence become as hazy as a mist. Despite the wild movements, we hear nothing. Emptiness of form. You got no clue what's going on. If you don't know what's going on, your enemies don't know what's going on. Breaking the mold, breaking the flow. Randomness seeps into his movements until all semblance of pattern becomes lost. There was something clownish about his unpredictable movements, but they were also so hypnotic and floaty that Xichun and Sinclair couldn't look away. Emptiness of the mind, no thoughts, no head. Try not to force your beady beats. Empty desires in your head. Don't think, just stab. Penetrate. Both Xichun and Sinclair's necks were marked by small imprints of the twig that pressed their skin, and we're just not having any of this. Mercy. Oh, slow and gradual. Don't focus too much on yourself. Gotta focus on the pokebokes. Reach emptiness. Oh my God. Did I just say here? No, listen. I'm gonna tutelage you. Am I doing this right? No, wait, I need to relax more. Here, found a clue. What technique is this? This is all about the movie moves. Unnecessary, no flashy names, except for Night Drifter of the Drunken Palm. He's a secret. Well, it's still supposed to be our ultimate move, right? Wouldn't it be more official to give it a name? Wait, you think this is not an anime? What are you doing? Fine, we'll give you some anime names. I guess, Plastered Sleep. Unrestrained Ripples. How is that? That name sucks. Hey, you suck. The class comes to an end with an ultimate move that was probably named in haste. Zilu, who'd been observing the class from distance, approached Night Drifter. Been a while since I saw someone given a lesson like that from studying from its very fundamentals. Keep her to pupils, learn. Can't even teach the fundamentals from the snapper weapers. Something like the veil. The pupils are willing. They can't say no. Your gait, your tone. Were you among the 10 blades of the East? No, don't call that out. Listen, my character arc hasn't started yet. No. All right, don't cut it out. Not nothing on the tab over there. No questions, please. Only drunks. It's like a smoky smoke, the past. I don't know backstories. I'm gonna go back to being nothing. Well, I'm supposed to teach this class, but like I've been doing nothing this whole intervalo, so you know, I don't know what you can learn from me. Oh, but wait, I know. I'm gonna teach you the forbidden art, all right? Xichun, I want you to sit down. I want you to listen very closely. Win rate, and she can't understand anything that Dante's saying. Honestly, I'm not entirely sure what to do here. It's not like I can suddenly teach you guys to hear the fathoms of other people's hearts. Yeah, it's not like we can suddenly have a heart-to-heart out of nowhere, right? That is precisely why I've installed this box called Messages from the Hearts by the door here, when the lessons first began. What? Messages from the Hearts? The greatest strength of Messages from the Hearts is its anonymity. Here, people can anonymously share their concerns that have been eating away at them without the fear of judgment. Yeah, like this seems like a great idea. I can see how everyone could be more honest about their feelings behind the mask of anonymity. The box is quite heavy. It seems that everyone's been making quite the liberal use of this. Let's see. The one at the bottom has to be the first message. Let's see what it says. Boy, I've got to ask, do those consultations even do anything? Does this mask of anonymity even do anything? I know exactly who that is. So what's the point of these messages anyway? If you got whinage to their face. Well, I ain't got much else to say, so I've got one. My neighbor next door keeps making weird noises at night, so do something about that, yeah? Something about smoking head over and over again, ugh. It's all just personal grievances. Let's see what the next one says. Who dares herald the executive manager with such useless, weak-minded complaints? If you're going to continue wasting the executive manager's precious time and cause them trouble, I will personally hold you responsible for that blunder. You best prepare yourself for the consequences. Wow, it's like she's right here speaking to my ear. Never thought written words could cause hearing damage. I don't know if it's just me, but somebody's been spying on these papers. Someone's been like spying on these papers. Like I've got proof too. I like folded this piece of paper up into a padlock knot shape, but whoever spied upon it did a pretty bad job of replicating it. That's right, my whole thing is just pamphlets and knots now. You can't, like, unknot me. I am the best at knotting, and no one will be able to out-knot my knotting abilities. Oh, and another thing, my compass disappeared. We're gonna have to, like, reestablish some house rules soon. Did one of you steal her compass or something? No way, we never steal from each other, no matter how hard things get. Something troubles me. Oh, finally, someone submitted a real concern here. Was it the Type A wire that caused the explosion? Or was it caused by replacing the clamp part from the shattering gear? Ah, the likely answer has been found. Do not concern yourselves with this message. Look, I feel like I really should share this with everyone. This one might be something serious for once. Can't just let this slip. Who is this? Oh. Yeah, I'm talking about, like, the incident that happened aboard Mephi some time ago, babe. Remember how someone smashed an alarm clock against Dante's head while they were sleeping? No one ended up figuring out what happened there, right? Ah, yeah, I remember that. You're gonna have to bring me up to speed on this one. Oh my god. I don't know exactly when this was, but there was a loud shattering noise outside at night. So I ran outside to see what happened, but no one managed to find any incredible clue, so I guess we just let it slide. Anywho, babe, Dante said they were A-okay, so we just moved on from it, but I'm telling you, I saw what happened. I saw Greg's bug arm, babe. So here's my guess. Like, what if he happened to, like, lose his balance while carrying that alarm clock with one hand? You know what I mean? I'm trusting the anonymity thing on this. Oh my god, Gregor. He wouldn't. The alarm clock, broken due to the shock at the time of the incident, was pointing precisely at 22:32. And at that hour, only 2 individuals were awake for the night watch duty. He's right. Guys, this is turning into like a whole investigation. 2200, huh? One of those 2 individuals when I watched the night watch was, yep, Miss Faust was one of them. Oh, hey, Dante, didn't you have a brief conversation with Faust that morning? Now that you think back on it, I did have a talk with Faust that day, briefly. Faust made a few criticisms on my command style like she always does, and I just ignored her like I always do, and she was right, but she was wrong like she always was. But I pretended not to hear because I didn't have anything to retort with. So fellas, I don't think anyone's noticed this, but I noticed a dust in a cigarette ash near the shattered alarm clock. As you know, Manager Bud, there's only 2 among us who smoke. But one of them, yeah, stayed put in his own room. You know what I mean? There's a witness, too. Unless that witness is a cowardly liar, I'm sure she would come forward and tell everyone exactly what happened that night. You know, I was doing some, like, smoke stuff in my room. I think Heathcliff was getting pretty pissed off of that. Oh my god, what are you doing in my message? I shall prove unto thee that I am no cowardly weaver of lies. In truth, among numerous cosplays I had wished to accomplish, there was the duo of Captain Squops and the one-eyed navigator. Oh, to explain the lore of Captain Squops, this tale beginneth verily in year 757. After a very long read, oh god. Alas, the possibility of procuring a scorpion arm proved more dubious than one could have expected. Thus did I convince young Gregor to join forces with me to cosplay together and capture our glorious forms in photographs. For 'twas a pity he had no pipe, only a cigarette between his teeth. And young Ishmael's compass was to be Captain's trinkets. For that purpose, I had briefly borrowed it from her room. Oh, woe is me, for I regrettably spilled an entire can of tuna, another prop, and the compass was swallowed by its greasy juices. Despite my best efforts to restore it, the tunny aroma lingereth still. Well, at least we now know who took Ishmael's compass. TC, GWNN, and MTL. Is this like a code? Yeah, trying to parse that from written text is usually way harder. I normally try to read the speaker's tone in the general context of her words, so fortunately the plot thickens. Guys, are we actually going to find out the culprit? Nausea bubbled inside me like I had just been reminded of a persistent itch I had managed to forget. It's like something shoved the tuning fork in my head. Guys. Alright, that's it, Clockhead. Read up. I'm gonna confront the sod and tell him it's like it is. There's something bugging him instead of whinging in his sleep. Now, where is he? Hey, nice, Heath. I mean, it looks like this anonymous person's trying to get to the bottom of this. Fare you well, it is I, the sinner in the order, first in the order. Apologies are in order. Ever since the incident, I could hardly lull myself to a restful sleep. In truth, it was none other than myself who pummeled your head with a clock. I just had enough. To explain this, one must first explore. The sentence cuts off as this part of the paper has been torn off. Worry not about what exists no longer. I will not embark on a misloquent ascribing of excuses. I write before you in shame and express my willingness to accept any punishment you see fit to dole out. Good thing he fessed up, but doesn't something feel off about the whole thing? Look at he's trying to take the heat. But it seems to me that the #1 sinner doesn't want to share the story any further. Maybe it's best we did not dig into it unnecessarily. Oh, hello, Dante. I was just taking a walk near here when I found a piece of paper somebody tore off, so I'm returning it here. This has to be the key to resolving the case. I hurriedly unfurled the paper. The truth of what transpired. You ever find yourself wondering if that cracking fire thing like on top of manager's head, like is hot or real fire? Like I've been too afraid to touch it, or if it would like give off any heat. Oh, don't worry about it, he's saying. It's not like we have any other way to tell other than touching it ourselves. Indeed, unproven phenomenon cannot be confirmed without direct means of observation. Oh, they're asleep. Must have been pretty tired. Indeed, the ticking noise has shrunk in volume. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? It seems that we have just shared a thought. The one brown cell between us has caught fire. What if we were just to, quickly check? While the manager's asleep, like he's not gonna know. It's fine. Perhaps the sound of phlegm sinking past my gullet makes far too much noise for this task. Yeah, well, I'm just finding out how loud my heartbeat can get. He's saying the alarm next to the manager. It's about to go off. You have a minute at most. I shall interface with the timepiece. Look at you rats playing a played out prank. Ah! And that is indeed the full tale of what has transpired, huh? Under the lens of hindsight's illumination, it would appear almost that I am making a secret accusation to a fellow of mine. It would be easier on my heart to simply assume the entire weight of a culpability myself. And that's where it ends. The culprit was right under our noses the entire time. How did you understand what I just said? Sorry, Dante. I should have been upfront about it, but Otis was so adamant about utterly punishing the culprit that I couldn't bring myself to, I can't deny that. I mean, she do be pretty spooky. Tell you the truth in time. To tell you another truth. I think I might have had an idea as to where I might have made this student alongside Mrs. Xichun. There must have been something that the company was expecting from me, but it's just not showing up, so they must be making me take these classes to compensate for it. Everyone else is boldly facing their own issues and slowly overcoming them, while I'm still here feeling like I'm stagnating in place. They've been telling me that my time's yet to come, but I don't know. I just get the feeling that that ship might have already sailed for me. It was clear to me that Sinclair wasn't just talking about physical training or his combat prowess. It's about something more than that. Half the sinners had faced and were facing at this point. About his past and the past that lies ahead, the guilt and the pressure of having failed to confront it. It was never going to be easy for him to let go. I don't think anyone's got the perfect idea of how the whole trajectory of their lives is going to be. That's why we're all on the bus, isn't it? You can just shout at me and get my act together like Heathcliff does. Oh, I will if I have to. Whatever that was, you guys managed to talk it out, huh? All I heard was the ticking noise. Oh, sorry about that. What Dante said was, I don't care, don't bother, just shut up. I just need a quick glance on the look on your face to tell that TikTok with my heart. Oh, is that how this works? Thus, the curious case of the alarm clock came to an end. So what do you guys think what Roshi was trying to say? Two culprits. Guy with nightly nightmares and my translator. Oh, I see. Sinclair and I sat there for a moment, absorbing the awkward silence. All right, it's time, baby. Everyone came out to bid good luck to Xichun and her way to the final exam. My lady, I have nothing but absolute faith that you will be able to complete this final exam just as excellently as you have all the others. It is most likely you will be facing off against a skilled foe from the Zurashish family. Of course, you will doubtless wipe the floor with them. I have taught you all that I know. I hereby give you permission to leave this boot camp. You got this, Xichun! However, Xingong and I have also prepared about 21 alternative solutions in case things go awry, so please do not worry yourself too much. Do you have faith in me or not? Upon our return to the classroom, oh god, we were greeted by an unexpected guest. Must be very nice to be Xichun, to have so many teachers from all walks of life helping you out. Like, what are you doing here, big sis Bojai? I couldn't stop myself from paying you all a visit out of pity. If only Xichun and Bao Bao both smile like nothing happened. Why can't you just be like you were? Stop changing. I don't like change. I need you to become like the collector's edition that you were. Our blossom years would have been peaceful still. Please stop talking to me like that. I didn't even know you could say such a thing. What is happening? Bao Bao, it has always been this way. If a food has fully ripened, you have to seize it and taste its juices before anyone else. We can't just let go. We can't stand emptiness. My brother couldn't. My parents couldn't. But you, who was born and raised on the very same soil we were, how do you walk so softly, so lightly? I don't. My footsteps are no longer light. Now I just stomp on the ground all over the place. Every step, every sight I hold in my eyes as the days go by fills me with abundance. I'm only trying to accept everything as is, without asking for more or less. But how could one do nothing but watch when we're surrounded by such fragrance? What more do you think, big sis? I want to be closer, that my hands may reach you. Have you already forgotten who had sent that guest lecturer? Wow, Xichun's palanquin isn't headed to the exam site, is it? No, it's not. It's heading to Big Sis Dusan's exam site. Blasted scoundrels. I must hasten after the palanquin before I lose track of them. Fellas, shouldn't we also get going? Calm yourselves for a moment. It has been too long since the palanquin has departed. It is better to be moved based on concrete evidence, not urgency. Now, allow me to murder this Quinjas Uwu person. You give a bad name to the Uwu, and I will make sure you regret it. Whoa, so this is what you've chosen. Yes, the exams she's taken thus far were all meaningless lies. I could have shared this earlier, but I decided to follow my own heart, as you have decided to follow yours. Victory! Hey guys, I victoried it. Oh my god, that was only one. I still have like 8 more nodes to do. Oh, good lord. Now we can actually play the Intervolo. Finals, here we go. Terrible jest, the Xichun plays down to the very last day. Look, I have selected a few places on the map with the highest probabilities of there being their destination. As the time is not on our side, the Hydropacks in our team will have to mobilize separately to explore possible options. Among them, I aim to send you towards this place. Indeed, the glorified internment camp of Garden View and Garden 2. Now shut down. It is a secluded place perfect to secretly bring harm to the family hierarch, not to mention the symbolic value it carries. Like, I hope she's okay. Have some faith in your pupil. You have taught her the best of your abilities, have you not? Oh god, you have taught her the best of your— She is in grave danger. I trust that she will be able to fend for herself until our arrival. We heard ourselves along the winding passage of
공유원.
Already? Upon our arrival at the location, Zingong pointed that out to us. Something emerged from the dark. A figure, no, 2, 4, a small platoon of shadows. Damn it, we surrounded. The shadows slithered into a physical form, lapping their purple serpentine arms at us. Like, C branch of the Hydropacks? They don't belong to the family hierarch? Boy, what now? Come on, let's fight our way through this ambush. Oh, ain't that usually my thing to suggest? Sinclair's right, we don't have any time to waste, so I chose the shittiest IDs we could get for the content. Oh yeah, look at this. Hopeless, use a dodge, use a defense. Try to hold on, Sinclair. Dude, we can't waste any more time. Why am I in Talisman? What is happening? I even get a buff. Oh my god, struggling, you're gonna have to struggle. All right guys, just hold on as long as you can. Either you'll sink or you'll swim. Oh, it's one-sided, don't do that. Oh my god, please, thank you. Just remember about why you do this. How many of these dudes do we have to fight? Oh, there's like 11 of them. Oh god, alright. When we get Gabura's Durante, can it be like, give me sanity turn 1? That'd be cool. Oh god. Man, this is bullshit. Why can't I? This isn't even my Kanto. I'm not getting dunked on over here for no reason. Listen, sink or swim. Sink or swim. If we can chain stagger everything, then we might have a chance. Ugh. The problem is my negative coin ID is in positive SP. How are you still alive, Ryoshu? My god. Ah! There goes, Ryoshu. There goes Sinclair. There we go. Crash out imminent. I don't care. If we can kill 3 enemies, 21 damage. That's as much as your ego could do. Seriously. All right, guys. We need to do just like a little bit more. All right. It's all up to you, Honglu. You got to do 50 damage. Oh my god, he might do it. We did it! We did it! We did it! We got, with this shitty ass team, we got EX clear, baby. Alright guys, we're on a mission. Our mission is to win raid as hard as we can. Let's see if we have more. Oh no, we got another Philo. The first thing I noticed upon entering the room was that it was hot and muggy with the heat of battle. Also evidenced by corpses of the C branch Haisho torn wildly about the room. Who's that? Whoa! A bloodied beast rises ponderously from the ground and gazes rising to meet ours. Wei? You got some extra legs the last time we saw you here, buddy. Away with you. The hooves intermittently kick the ground with anticipation and aggression. What happened here? Did the Haisho make it to the exam hall? Limbless snakes dare trespass. Your hideous coils. I will crush them into mulch under my hooves. He's completely lost it. Gregor Rodian, I'm very sorry, but you're gonna have to take this in the face. Look, Xichun is fine. She's right here. I just hold up Ishmael. Like, I don't think this is how that works. It's like, listen, I know we look like the enemies, but we're not. Wait, is that me? Am I fighting myself? What is happening? Yeah, we get that a lot. Don't worry about it. Dante, take me out of the ID. Dante, take me out of the ID. I don't want to be in this ID anymore. All right, it's time to rein it in. Oh my God, I won that clash. Haha, I ain't gonna suffer the consequences of my actions today. Wait a minute, are those unbreakable coins? Oh God, that was an AoE. Oh! Die, snake. Oh man, you don't gotta be so hostile, you know? Come on, man. Quit horsing around. Got a ray. Oh my God, no, wait, listen, that wasn't that bad. Oh God, the tremor burst. We're all going faster than him anyway. We can do 60 damage. Come on, guys. Yeah, see, look, Faust got this before we were done here. Easy peasy. Well, we beat the horse right out of him. Look at that. Good God. By the way, are you all right? Listen, I know I just punned a little hard there. Can you please turn around and murder the bug man? Oh, come on, man. My lady, she's in there. Please, you must. Xichun's Haisha will be here soon. Stay here and wait for their arrival. Don't you worry, I'm a badass now, Mr. Wei Shane, or Mr. Wei. Xichun's gonna be just okay, because I have a overpowered buff that I have to revel in because I'm gonna lose it after this intervolo, and I'm gonna be very sad. Xichun became the Hierarch to transform
Garden View and Garden 2
into an S that serves its lowest. The Master. Oh, we gotta have to fight the drunken guy. It was you. Your big sister Yushan's final exam. If you're gonna kill me anyway, why didn't you just take me out from the get-go instead of wasting all the time teaching me, pretending to be my master? It wasn't a wasty waste. Oh, we was having a little fun time, also more drunky time. You had plenty of opportunities to kill me during those classes. I gotta say, I forgot a bit of my edge when I was swinging those sticks. You got a hired hand me along the pavement. Got a dried wolfsbane powder. So you were hired to poison me. Why didn't you? Now to get your little student. I can't pay up my tab and bottles of wine in a local at a bar and do the precious sustain your generations. I can barely understand what you're saying. Please, God, can you just die already? This is present circumstances. My life is all about this bag of falsehood. I did in the teaching and you did in the learning. Never once in the pupil has fallen this place. So if you did the learning, you won't die. And if you didn't, then you die anyway. You weren't a good student, so we're gonna put that to the test. Unfortunately, Xichun is cracked, so get fucked, nerd. Alright, I may have done a little overkill teaching you. Oh my, no, that's gonna hurt. Oh my God, that's awfully high clash power you got there. Oh, I just staggered. Oh, so much from my, is that 300 fucking damage? All right, we're just gonna, oh my God, was that a 20 fucking 3? Oh my. And there we go. Did that do like no damage? Clear the stage. Oh, now I gotta fight him for realsies. There's a right, let's go, we go. Alrighty. Oh, now you're struggling, cause I'm awesome bossum. Alrighty. What happened to all of that power you just had, bro? I guess it didn't matter, cause you're just throwing it out over here. Take notes, Renard. Xichun! Master, wait, you've been working for Xichun the whole time? As you stupid! As I got all tweezed into the battle with the things and the stuff and the interest in, don't you think? Yeah, and a master stabbing his people in the back, is it? Justice Sinclair and the Night Drifter were locked in an argument. Hi, how's it going? I'm here to, remove your head from your shoulders. The high show beasts who followed us into the rooms swung their purple arms at Xichun without hesitation. This slithering serpent arm, which suddenly extended it into a considerable length. Here's a complaint, my friends. They were stopped inches from Xichun's neck by the Night Drifter's arm, biting him instead. It's a pretty venom, but I've already got most of my blood is of alcohol, so I think you're gonna die of alcohol poisoning. Sneaky snakes. I've done you enough. Now go Becky back. I'm gonna do this myself. Here's your excuse to give your lordy lord, so you'd have to withdraw the Night Drifter of the Drunken Palm got in the way. Here's a survey served the same Percy person, so I'll take the blamey blame. But the high show wordlessly stood their ground. Alright, I guess they're just gonna have to kill you. Alrighty then. Oh, too bad. To make a fairer fight with all the teachers and all the stuff. Yeah. I wasn't teaching you to make a face like that. I was just stop it. Oh, I still gotta fight him though. Don't worry, Xichun's just gonna carry us through this fight. No big deal. Wow, we both sucked so hard in that one clash. Not enough to stagger me though. And now horsey boy gets to go. Oh, hell yeah. Bam, baby. I think we staggered it. Oh no, we haven't got the stagger yet. He did just dodge everything though. Power guard the unbreakable coins. Here we go. Oh, Rodian's just gonna end the fight. Okay, thank you, Rodian. He was certainly a powerful foe despite the casual way with which he carried himself. We'd already experienced a hint of his strength when he invaded our room during the family Hierarch war and swiftly took out his target before leaving. There are slithering noises coming from above. Or Haisho. Considering that we had to keep Xichun safe, I wasn't sure how much longer we could hold out here. Here he goes. Alright, yep. Oh, I can feel it. I can see it. I don't think I'm living through this one, boys. Okay, we're just gonna, oh no, all right, just one more, oh, that was right in the drunk. I like we took a drink mid-clash. Oh, 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 oh. The Night Drifter stumbled. He smelled of pungent, bitter wine. Holy shit! I think you just beat the drunk out of me. Whoa! I can see clearly now. Whoa! When the unsieved dregs of old, cloudy wine settled and the bitter life is left behind. Oh, the clear, crisp waters shall spring forth, twinkling under the sun's apricity. Oh, I think I'm dead now. Oh, God. The incident was quickly swept under the rug as independent actions of an anonymous, unaffiliated assassin, only known as the Night Drifter. I hear that there was a rather unsavory incident in the most recent exam. I must say it is fortunate that no important blood has been spilled during it. A nameless, faceless man infiltrating the living quarters of
Garden viewing garden.
I can only be glad that he just met the deserved fate. Anyway, who was at the site could attest to the fact that my guests and I were assaulted by Haisho's sea branch as well. If anyone was going to be held responsible, don't you agree that the blame should fall squarely on whoever decided to sit in the snakes at that particular location at that specific time, Big Sister Yanchun? Is that so? Well, yet they testified their presence was only to eliminate the drifter of the night who dared sneak into garden viewing garden. Yeah, not only did you get me a new master, in your impatience to see my growth, ask the same master to harm me, you've certainly outdone yourself, sister. I hope you won't be blaming your dear sister for the crime that man committed, independently of his own volition. I understand that many of you may be unhappy or frustrated with me, but you know what's an undeniable truth? That I am still the legitimate victor of the family Hierarch war. Inadequate I may be, but I am still the chief executive director here at H Corp, and you, dear big sister, are a temporarily visiting outsider from Q Corp. 4 great houses and I, we ruled and knew this land like the back of our hands before you were even a fetus. Don't you know this plastic nature of humanity? People get used to the shadows when the heavens are shrouded. So if you won't cooperate with us, we will. No, I'm not the one who needs to cooperate. I am the Hierarch. Besides, your us is done. Respected members of the board, I believe I've clearly explained my will. Forget about all of your under-the-table deals and vote with your hearts. You seem very confident, Xichun. In case you didn't know, winning those exams has nothing to do with guaranteeing the result of the vote of no confidence. Oh yeah? I don't know. At this point, the vote seems like a mere formality to me. Thus, the vote of no confidence began. Like I said, a mere formality. A state of crisis specifically refers to a situation in which the family Hierarch is unable to perform their duties, or is affected by serious physical or mental impairment. I am both sound of mind and body, and I can handle all duties appertaining to the seat of the family Hierarch, which means that your services are no longer needed here. Not that they ever were, big sister. Don't you think that you've more overstayed your welcome by now? Here I was, wondering what you were doing with this ragtag group of half-wit nobodies like your brother. I suppose you didn't spend the whole month lounging around. Very well, savor this little victory for a while. I understand that it was a significant endeavor for you to obtain it. Be safe on your way home, big sister. And please, do watch your health. Am I even useful to you anymore? Bao Bao won't come back. I can't make him come back. I understand that now. At least not. Come with me to Q Corp. The strategies of old say that one must stir trouble in the east and strike from the west. Now that trouble has stirred in H Corp, it will hardly have the wherewithal to fix their eyes upon the goings of Q Corp. I trust that he will never sit idly by when danger threatens Xichun. But I have nothing. Poor little Baoshai, even you are blinded by the shadows cast by your own lamplight. Allow me to illuminate what use you may be to me. Worry not. I am your only remaining light after all, aren't I? You are. Oh, look at the drip she got. That's cool. I like this. Ishmael, get this outfit, please. Like, we're finally leaving this place for real, huh? Wow, Xichun, we'll be heading out soon. Yeah, whatever. Get your butts out of here, please. Don't ever think about looking back. Now that I've gotten everything out of you, I never want to see any of you again. Hey, if we ever get the chance, Yeah, fat chance. I'm sure we both had more than our fill of each other in this lifetime. Besides, I'll be too busy to go anywhere for a while anyway. Well then, if you ever need our help, our line's always open. The bus line, that is. You know, get it? Line, the bus line. I want you to leave and never come back. In fact, I'm gonna outlaw puns the second you're out of here. I'm the family hierarch, by the way. Gee, whose help now? Why don't you just stay here for a little bit? And if you're just gonna eat me out of house and home, might as well just like make it official. Instead of going out there again and risking getting scammed. Yi Hongyan's open, you know. Ooh, oh my, babe. For all that get out and go away, you don't even think about coming back. Seems to me you're pretty sad to see us go, aren't you? Who said that? I'm just extending my generosity to giving you an opportunity to be more efficient. Remember, your last attempt at finding a lodging here, the whole building melted away. Ever since the classes began, Ryoshi started looking far off into the distance with an odd expression, knowing that it was just about time to be her turn, and this is gonna be rough on all of us. Boy, am I glad that's over. I never want to go back to school ever again. I'm gonna smell like booze for like a month. Ugh. I still don't know how like 12 hobos like turn me into a superpowered boss, but you know, whatever works, I guess. Oh, right, like as a payment, I'm supposed to like thank the like board of directors for the Limbus company or something. So, you know, thank you for your support or whatever. Like there's like a name list, right? Oh yeah, here it is. Like Tolling the Bell, Kaden 2112, Komodo Prima, Solus Sly M3, Shinwa, Thoros, Tia, Wooly, let's see. Komodo Prima again, Apollo Owl, Time Thornbloom, Ara BW321, Kane Gamer 2112, Caffeine Powered, Exis Golem, FabiRay, Fenton Ferox, Impulse DM, Locar 812, Mizla K, Knickknack 819, Reggie 8627, Remy Frost, Ray Allen, Rowan Yeen, Tia Brings Donuts. Oh, that actually sounds kind of good. Trace Alcrom, Wealthy Candy 680 also sounds kind of good. And Wooly 213. Again, thank you for your support. Now I'm gonna go take like a nap for like a week. I'm like so exhausted.